Welcome to Money Markets and More. Callan and I wanted to cover a couple of different things with you guys today. First was the changes that we've seen in Social Security for 2023, and then we also wanted to talk about current market conditions and what we expect going forward. So with that, those of you that are already receiving your Social Security benefits, I'm sure that you've noticed a big jump in the amount that you're receiving. And this is really largely due to the increase that we saw last year in consumer prices and inflation. That gave everyone a big jump in their Social Security benefits for this year. And it was actually the largest jump that we've seen since 1981, an 8.7% cost of living adjustment. So that's been, again, good news for those of you that are receiving that benefit. The second thing that's different in 2023 than last year is that there's been no offset for your Medicare premiums. So in 2022, while we did see an increase in Social Security benefits, we also saw an increase in the premiums that were due for Medicare. And so you really didn't get much of a raise. This year, we've actually seen a deduction in the amount that we have to pay for Medicare premiums. So again, that's been a nice benefit for 2023. The next thing that you may have noticed, if you're still working, you're going to have to pay more Social Security tax this year if you make above a certain income limit. So in 2022, income up to about $147,000, we had to pay Social Security tax on, and that income limit has increased for 2023 up to $160,000. So again, a little bit higher Social Security tax if you make over that $147,000 mark. And then finally, if you are receiving your Social Security benefits, but you're not a full retirement age, you have to be careful on how much earned income you have from a part-time job or anything else that you may earn income from. If you earn more than $21,240 for 2023, you will see a reduction in those Social Security benefits. So again, just something to pay attention to if you're not full retirement age and you are receiving Social Security benefits. So with that, I wanted to turn it over to Callan for him to give you a little bit of a market update.
Thank you, Heather. A lot of economic numbers have come out this week and we want to tackle those. As with always, there's some pros and some cons. So let's look at the cons. First of all, GDP was softer than we thought. It was projected to be at positive 1.9% growth, and we ended up with a positive 1.1% growth. Also, while we're not in a recession yet, all indications are that we're heading that way. Another negative is because of high interest rates, mortgage rates being high, we're seeing a very, very soft housing market, which is weighing down on the economy also. But it's not all negative news. There are also some pros that came out of the information also. Inflation is coming down. The aggressive Fed campaign of raising rates is starting to work, and we're starting to see that. Employment numbers, while softening, are still very strong. We've seen some layoffs in the tech sector, but generally speaking, the economy is doing very well from an employment standpoint. Also, we saw some very strong earnings in the tech sector this week, specifically from Meta and Amazon. And we saw a big jump in the market because of that this week. So all that being said, what does this mean for your portfolio? Just because we might be in a recession at the end of the year doesn't mean we can't make money. Stocks look like they're well poised for that softened demand at the end of the year. They've reduced inventory, they're reducing staff, and they're ready for a softened economy at the end of the year. If we do go into a recession, historically the Fed is aggressive at cutting rates. That bodes well for bonds, where we'll see bond prices go up as rates come back down. So we do feel positive about the market going forward, even though there are some negative trends in the economy. That being said, we have some very exciting things coming from Schramm Financial over the next couple of weeks. So please stay tuned, follow us on social media, and we look forward to seeing you next month on Money, Markets, and More.